and it went like.
Let's start. Let us begin. Hi, welcome back to my second video of me documenting my quarter-life crisis here in Paris. My name is Amelia. If you already know me, how you doing? Welcome back. If you don't, on this video series, I shall be documenting my time in France for a little under a year now. So if you're interested in hearing how I'm affording to be here, if you're put up with adulting like I was, if you don't know what to do in life next, if you have a genuine interest in children, then this video might actually be very beneficial to you. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe, because apparently I should have did that before, as it helps out with the algorithm, which I'm still trying to figure out. Do that, like it at least, and leave a comment about what you'd like to see next from me, if you're enjoying it or if you have any other questions. So yeah, let's get into it. So in order for me to stay in France, I pretty much check out a fridge. I pick up yum, and granola, got a bit of a bite, and then head off to my language lessons, and then wait at a school and pick up a child. I know this child, I'm not a kidnapper, and then I play with the train set and fail miserably at paying this. And that's how I'm staying in France. Okay, let me explain. So, au pairing. It's a thing, it's an actual thing. A few of you might already know what it is. For those who don't, it is basically a cultural exchange. So if you are a young person aged between 17 to 25, you have the, well, depending on where you live, you have the chance to travel to a different country and live there for a number of months. So I signed up to a website called Au Pair World after watching my best friend live her best life, and it's pretty easy to do. So here is my old profile. Apologies, some parts are now in French, but basically I wrote a bit about myself, what I'm looking for to the families that I was trying to attract. Threw in a few pictures to show that, you know, I'm a decent human being. That's a really old picture of my days. Oh, me at work, bless me. Oh, good days, good times. Anyway, so once you filled out all that information, you can then go on a hunt for what families you think best fit your purpose. So here are a few profiles, but I'll go into more detail about this. How I went about it, I specifically chose Paris, France, as the region I wanted to work in for two main reasons. One, I want to learn French. Two, my little brother is also studying here for his Erasmus year, so I knew that I wouldn't be alone. Also, it's only like a 2-hour, 15 minutes train ride back to London, so it just made more sense. Hi, quick side note that I forgot to mention when I filmed previously is that the au pair application experience is very different depending on where you live. So if you live in the EU, like we won't be soon, it's easy for us to travel and move to another European country. So if you're from the States, the application process will be different because you'll need to apply for a visa. I didn't have to. And other things like healthcare and stuff, I feel like it changes too. But if you check out the website or any other au pairing website, it'll explain it for you. Okay, cool, thanks, bye. We move. So, I signed up and I was approached by different families. I didn't realise that I could also talk to families myself. I kind of just waited for people to come to me. Don't do that. And I was invited to have Skype calls with different families. So I had one offering me a place in Switzerland. I said, but cool. I had one family offer me a studio apartment next to the Eiffel Tower, which is sick, but they also had 6 children, and I worked in school and I was traumatized, so more than like 4 kids, I can no longer, no, it's a no from me, it's a no from me. So my working hours are usually 4:30 till 8 o'clock Monday to Friday, apart from Wednesday because, shock, French kids do not have school on Wednesday. Okay, one thing to make a note of is that different countries have different rates. It isn't a money-making thing. You do it because you want a cultural exchange, and the family are also paying for so much. Sorry, there's a fly. For example, with my au pair package, I had accommodation, I had transport, so a Navigo pass and also a car, my health insurance, my food is paid for, mobile phone contract was also offered. But so far, it's been interesting. You definitely have to get used to the change. It is a cultural change. There's stuff here that still confuses me. That honestly, madness. Some things I am baffled. But yeah, it's a learning experience, and I feel like I'll probably come back to England just a new person. Like, I'm eating so much food. I'm having champagne so often, and wine, and I'm not a wine girl. I'm cocktails, and now I can smell wine and taste the difference, and smell the difference. I'm not that classy. I never was, but now I feel like I'm a classy girl.